this is like fun with other, running friends. So I'm like, I'm going to do it because I knew it would put me in a good mood.
You are my BRF.
What's happening, Eric?
There for your victory lap.
Yeah.
Whoa!
How did that happen?
How did you do that?
And all of a sudden I go to zip it up and I'm like, why is the zipper in the front right now? 0 out of 10 on the recommendation scale.
I am literally crying from laughter and from so much love. Oh my God.
It's like I see off for your cornhole.
And he just smashed Arnie like that and said, you stay out of this, Arnie. And I thought,
But I don't run to stay sober. I get to run because I am.
And there she was, a halo over her head.
No, it's not freaking true. Okay.
And he steps to the side and just gestures. Here's the tinkle pot.
I don't need to tinkle.
What's up, everybody? And welcome to episode 205 of the On the Runs podcast. And I hope many of you are heading down south to Clearwater for that warm weather. And if you're not, bundle up because it's cold up here. We got a special episode for you guys today as we're going to recap what all of you really think about us after taking that survey. But first, before we do any of that, I must say hello to my kick-ass rockstar of a co-host, 6-star Erika. What's up?
What's going on, buddy? Oh, I am both excited and kind of nervous to hear what everybody thinks of us.
So are you more nervous to hear what people think about us, or are you more nervous about the snowstorm that's about to hit Myrtle Beach?
Probably the opinions. I am way more nervous. I can handle some inclement weather. That's not a problem, but
well, we got some for you, and we'll get to it in a second.
Mm-hmm.
But let's get a quick running update from Erika. How you feeling before Myrtle Beach? Tell everyone what you're going to be doing this weekend. You're with Pterodactyl. Was it a festival? Like, are you doing more than one race? And what's this aid station I heard about?
Ooh. All right, you guys. I have dragged Pterodactyl down to Myrtle Beach with me to do another ultra. We're going to be running the Myrtle Beach 24-hour ultra. And I mean, technically, we're only going to stay for about half of it because we're going down. We're going to stay with my parents, get a little visiting in at the same time. But we're going to do a little running on the side.
Are you going to see Holly?
Yeah, Holly's going to be there. Holly got in off the wait list. So, we got a lot of people who are going to be there. So in addition to Holly, I know Christelle and Julia Jordan, JJ from my Yeti friends, and Charlotte is 50-50 if she's going to be there or not, but it's going to be an awesome time down in Myrtle Beach. So really looking forward to this. I mean, ultras are just really fun. And this one happens to be a 1 mile loop. And it's on a paved like kind of rail trail looking thing around a little lake. So it's going to be really pretty. Lots of laps. You know, I like those. So
going to be pretty with that snow.
I had heard from the race director earlier on this week that it might start later in the day. So I might not even be there for it.
Oh, man. You're going to cop out of that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Come on, toughen up. Have some tough skin because you're going to need it. You're going to need it.
Trust me, I'm working on the tough skin part. But we were only planning on doing about 12 hours anyways from like 8. It starts at 8 in the morning.
Get out of your comfort zone. What was your goal for 2026? Get out of that comfort zone.
What do you think I'm doing, man? This is out of my comfort zone.
Stick around for the snow.
Out.
You're not going to do triathlon, do a winter
The thing
sport.
is, I've heard that they don't have proper, they don't have plows and stuff down there. So if it snows, we're stuck.
Dude, life shuts down. I lived in Charlotte. The grocery stores go empty, partly because the trucks can't even make it there, and the other part because everyone freaks out like they're going to be stranded for weeks.
Yep. So I want to get
nothing, no bread, no milk, no eggs. Dude, it's like an abandoned building. I've been to them before. And I remember my boss saying, nobody drive today. The roads are terrible. And I'm like, they're just barely covered. Looks like a frost.
Yep.
So I would always go in on those days.
They don't have the all-wheel drive cars like we do up here, or at least not a high amount of them. Right. And people aren't used to it. So if it's really going to be that bad, I'm having my dad come pick us up because I don't want to get stuck there. I will.
Now, you're flying out of Boston?
No, Manchester.
Oh, okay. What airline?
Southwest.
Okay. Do they fly direct to Myrtle Beach?
They do not. Usually there's only a Velo, but that's a seasonal flight. So we're going obviously preseason. And so we got to
Where are you flying into?
We're doing Baltimore and then Baltimore to Myrtle Beach.
That's what I meant. Like you're flying into Myrtle Beach. I was going to go,
oh,
what are you
yes.
doing?
Sorry, they don't have a direct flight.
Your choices, like with these flights lately. I got to
What do you
play.
mean?
By the way, someone very special sent you a message during your Peloton run the other day.
The other day?
Yes.
Which
We're going to look
Peloton run
for,
did
we're
I
going to
do?
play it on a reel this week, okay? Your
Is it the
very
one
own
that I
Bex
already-
Gentry told you what kind of seat to get.
Yes, she did. That one we already knew about. Okay, I didn't know she sent me another message. I was like, ooh.
I don't know if we ever mentioned it. That's all.
We did.
But-
Christmas.
Okay, fine. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. All right. Oh, you're right. Whatever. Okay, so the whole point of this episode is I wanted to do a survey. And this was a lot of fun for me because I got to think of these cool questions. And I was like, oh, I did way too many questions. And I'm like, do I really want to know how they feel? This I thought was vital and important. We've done 200 episodes. Our following is growing.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I made it clear, like, we're not going to change anything, but we want to know how you guys feel about the structure of our show, the production we put on. Is it too long, too short? Are the guest segments too long, too short? Do you really love our tros? Because some people told us, personally, one-on-one, I love your tros. I wish you did more of those, like longer tros. And we're like, really? Like, it's already about 2 hours. So I created a questionnaire. And the funny thing was, there's a ton of typos. Because I first did it on Survey Monkey. And then when I went to post it, apparently I thought it was free. It wasn't free because I posted too many questions. And then the free version only allowed 25 responses. And I wanted more. And honestly, I thought if I got 25, that's incredible. I really wanted more than 50. And dude, we got more than 70.
No shit.
So I'm so pumped. I'm so pumped about that. Some people might be like, 70 is not a lot. Dude, if you see
It
our
is.
AMAs and our engagement on social media sometimes, like, no, 70 is awesome. So
Oh,
thank you
man.
so much to everyone who gave us input here. This was incredible. We're going to go through all the questions right now. The first 25 are more just like percentage questions. And then the last couple are, what do you really think about Eric? What do you really think about Erika? And what do you think about the podcast? Who would you like to see in the future? Those things. So are you ready to hear what people think about us?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be, so let's go.
All right. So question number 1, pretty basic. How often do you listen to the podcast? You had 3 responses here that you could choose from. One is every Tuesday when a new episode drops. Second was within a few days after a new episode. And third was every now and then when I can.
Mm-hmm.
To my surprise, I thought more people would have been on Tuesday when the episode drops, just from the numbers that we see.
Okay.
But only 12.5% said every Tuesday when the episode drops. Makes me wonder if the time relevance is that important, but I still feel like it is. We want to do the tros within 24 hours of when it drops. So
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. 50% of you, though, said every now and then when I can. And I understand that only because maybe an episode will get 100 downloads in a day.
Mm-hmm.
But then our feed tells us we had 200 plus downloads that day because you can tell they're playing catch up. So that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
Hey, I just have to say, if you're listening at all, ever, thank you.
Thank you. The other 37.5, so a little over a third, says they listened to it within. So actually 50% listened to it within a few days. Either the Tuesday it drops or within a couple days after. And the other 50% listens every now and then. So that's a great stat. We appreciate that. Any thoughts on your end? Just thank you.
I mean, yeah. If you're giving us your time, we appreciate you.
All right. The second question was, what are your thoughts on our current format? The format is we do an intro, then we do the guest segment, and then we do an outro. I will tell you that that's the format I follow in other podcasts I listen to. And I thought that format is like the chef's kiss. You talk a little bit about yourselves. You talk to a guest. You get their story. That's the meat, the core of the episode. And then on the outro, you talk about whatever you want. Doesn't even have to be about the topic that your podcast is about. Just catching up or social things. Did you see this on the internet, right? Did you see that the ball ran off on Indiana Jones and almost ran into the stadium? But then that one coworker at Disney threw a body check on it and got absolutely crushed. He's going to be getting a nice paycheck. So our current format is the intro, guest, outro. We call them the tros. Your options here will love it, or get to the guest segment quicker with a longer outro, or they would like us to talk more in the outro and get to the guest segment later. Overwhelmingly, 2/3 of you said you love it. That means
Very
we're doing
nice.
something right. 26% of you said get to the guest quicker. I appreciate that. And 7.8% of you said they want longer intros. And I love you if you're one of those 7.8 because you just love us. But I
We
love
love
you all.
talking, so I'm glad you guys like listening.
So
But
that's a great stat.
what I like about the way that you set it up, you started putting in the show notes when the guest appearance starts.
Chapters.
Yes, the chapters too. So if you don't want to listen to us, you can skip right to it, easy peasy, and just listen to whatever part of it you want to. But I like having the whole appetizer, meat and potatoes, dessert thing.
I like that. I like that.
Best of both
Maybe
worlds.
mixing a few drinks in there too. The next question was, our full episodes average about 2 hours. Thoughts? And I was prepared for this one. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how I can shorten the episode. We'll have to play around. We could do more episodes, but they'll still be long, but maybe shorter.
Mhm.
Your options were, is it good? Is it too long? Or leave a comment. So 46.9% of you, almost half of you, said it's good. So I appreciate that. We're doing something good. Oh, we'll call it majority. 31% of you said it's too long. I also really appreciate that. However, I have I have so many responses and comments here that I have to click to the next page. So I'm going to read a couple.
Sure.
One person says it's mixed. I like podcasts for long run days, but an hour and a half is their preference.
Mhm.
Usually an hour or less is a sweet spot. But if the content is flowing, don't stop. Another response, don't mind if my time allows it. I understand that one too. What I love about, let me tell you this one thing. I used to listen to a ton of sports talk radio, and I would be so I would get to the parking lot and I would have to keep listening because I don't want to turn it off and miss it.
Mhm.
What's nice about a podcast is you turn it off, you get back in the car a couple hours later, you start where you left off. I love that.
Exactly. I tend to do that myself. I won't have enough time doing certain things. Like I like to listen at work a lot and in the car. But yeah, like you said, you can just pick it up wherever you left off, however long it takes you. And yeah.
There was a lot of comments saying there's a sweet spot somewhere between an hour and 90 minutes. I agree. There's a lot of comments about saying this is great for a long run, but I only listen during long runs. I don't
Gotcha.
listen when they don't have the time.
That's
Depends
fair.
on the guest was a common answer. Depends on the guest. I find myself, like others seem to be, a 45-minute-ish range. One person goes, depends on the guest. The John Mortimer episode I loved. Didn't matter how long it was. You could have talked forever. All about the content and what the guest brings is for their interest level. So if it's a long episode
Perfect.
and they're not interested in that guest, they tune out. But if the guest is great, the content is great, it could go on for hours.
Yeah.
One person goes, I love the length. I just don't have 2 hours as I'm chasing my 5-year-old. I appreciate that.
I totally understand.
So the responses were amazing. I appreciate them all. I'm not reading them all, but they were amazing. Thank you so much. Next question, Erika.
Go.
And I wish you had these in front of you. My fault. We could have gone every other, but do you think we should separate the tro and the guest segment into 2 separate episodes a week? Your options were no, it's great the way it is, or yes, 2 episodes a week, one for the guests, one for the life updates.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, before this came out, I was hoping, I was preparing myself for separate it, but I don't want our episodes to be, welcome to episode 205 of the podcast, and our guest today is 6-star Erika. I don't want it to be like that, and it will never be like that, but I wanted to understand your feelings on this and how it goes. So it's pretty much broken down to 2/3 and 1/3. 2/3 of you chose it's great the way it is. Yes, thank you. A third of you, though, said 2 episodes a week is great, which is also another, yes, thank you. You'll listen to 2 episodes a week. So I think that's a win-win.
I appreciate that too, because we enjoy catching up with each other, and it does bring a little more depth to the episodes. I think having a little bit of having an intro and just being able to talk and catch up a little bit before jumping right in. So I do appreciate the feedback, But I am one of those people who likes our episodes with the Tros. But we could always do an extra something episode on Thursday, just catching up between the two of us. And
Yeah. And we're going to talk about that later because we are going to make some adjustments, and really you're just adding more work for us. We'll get to that
Good
later.
thing we like to do this.
Yeah. Next question. Eric, I want to know, how do you think the listeners responded? Do you enjoy Eric's energy at the start of the podcast?
I really hope it's like overwhelming. Yes, they love your energy, because I think like the podcast, just if I were doing it, it just wouldn't be the high energy as if you were doing it. Yeah. See, I can't even get words out.
Your options
90.
here are love it, all in caps, or
Yeah.
tone it down.
Okay, what is it?
All but 2 responses said they love it.
Good. See? Yep. Ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yes. And we'll
What's up, everybody?
that might be a little long. We'll get to the soundboard later. People might not love the soundboard as much.
Oh, no.
Who are the 2 people who told me to turn down? I actually thought it was going to be a lot more than 2.
Well, those are good numbers. Those are good numbers. They love your energy. You bring it every week.
I love that feedback, because I was questioning, do I go too hard? And there's a few people I got inspiration from. One was Robin Williams when he's like, "Good morning, Vietnam." I was like, I need something. That was one of them. There's a few others, and they're more from people who do their intros. Jason Kelsey, I love his energy in his intros. So there's a few others. R.A. from Spit and Chicklets. So, because he did the "Good morning, everybody," or no, it was "Hello, everybody."
So you picked
All right, next
something,
question.
you made it your own, and
Yeah.
you're sticking to it. Good.
I'm glad that people like it, though. Love
Me
it,
too.
actually love it. Next question was, do you like when we talk to brands like My Race Tats, Right Socks, Relay Goods? Do you like that? And 85% of you said, yes, I enjoy learning about more brands in our community. And only 15% of you said, no, keep it runners. I appreciate you both. I appreciate the trend I see there, because the next question is kind of related.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy when we talk to a specialist in the running field, like coaches or physical therapists, nutritionists, any specialists in running? 95% of you said yes, where then only less than 5% of you said no, just runners. So of those 2 questions, almost everybody overwhelmingly loves the specialist in running.
Yep.
And a little less love the brand talk, because I get you're just talking to a brand and you're learning about socks. We love socks. We love feet talk on this podcast.
Yeah, we do.
That's awesome for the
I know-
vibe. Like, we'll get
I know
more
it
of those
can kinda
specialists.
kind of sound like we're selling stuff, but it's stuff that we back and we believe in, so we're not going to just try to peddle some crap.
And they
at
all
you
have a story.
guys.
Like My Race Tats, Don had the story of his whole
he's a
everything
runner.
before My Race Tats. So Relay Goods, Patton had his story, right?
Absolutely.
They all we stick to what we know.
Yeah.
And then we talk a little bit about the product and learn a little more. So we'd love to talk
Especially
to more
like
brands
Sam.
and more
Yeah.
specialists.
Absolutely.
All right, next question. Do you like the air horn?
You know my answer. I fucking love it.
Your options were yes, no, or you overuse it.
Yes, but in yellow. Yes, but in blue.
I was fully expecting this to go not in the right direction, but 72.6% of you overwhelmingly love the air horn. So that, you know what that deserves?
An air horn.
But you know who that pisses off? 6.5% of you who don't like it. So I'm sorry.
Sorry.
21% of you, though,
But it makes
said,
me happy, you guys.
I know. But you're different. You're not like
Can't help it.
everybody.
Can't help it.
I love the air horn, though. 21% of you said maybe just the intros, and I happen to actually agree here. So I won't overuse it too much. And we'll get to more soundboard questions later, because I didn't properly order these in the right order sometimes. So
that's okay.
next question, and I thought this one could have gone either way. Do you like when we talk about non-running topics? Like a couple of days ago, we opened up talking about the Patriots and the Bruins and sports and Zdeno Chara. Do you like that? Overwhelmingly, 86% of you said yes. So that's a win. That's
I'm
a
very happy.
that's a
Are you
Boston
giving it
Bruins
an air horn?
foghorn
Oh.
win.
There we go. I'm very happy to hear this because even though we run a lot, well, let me say I run a lot right now. But I feel like I'm very boring and I don't have a lot to say about just running in general. Like I am complex. I have things going on. I watch TV. I don't
Yeah.
know.
The
I'm
inspiration
not
again
selling
to
it,
a lot
but
of what we do here is from we get inspired from others who do this, and it's kind of
Mhm.
we follow their pattern. Again, we pretty much follow Spit and Chicklets and the Dale Jr. Download is the pattern I follow. And
Okay.
so if you listen to their older episodes, Dale Jr. Downloads changed a bit, evolved, but the Spit and Chicklets is still the same. We're the Spit and Chicklets of a running podcast, is what
Love
we
it.
are.
I
Yeah.
love
So
our format right now. It's great.
I love it too. That's where I get my inspo. So inspo is
Excellent.
a thing, right? So
I'm
6,
surprised you
7.
used that because you hated it.
Hey, if it makes you happy, like I said, if it makes you happy. So just like drinking
What can
shots,
I
if
say?
it goes down easy, it makes you feel good. Cool. I don't do shots because it doesn't go down easy.
I like water.
What are we doing right now, by the way? We're bantering, right?
Yeah, we're shooting the shit.
So
Another
do you
one of my
think
favorite
people
things to do.
enjoy our crosstalk banter?
Oh, please tell me yes. We're screwed otherwise.
Only one person doesn't like it.
Oh, well, okay. That's
Only
good. though.
one person.
So,
Over 98% of people love this.
Okay.
So
okay,
thank
good.
you. Maybe we're not boring. And it kind of goes with
I
the
feel like it
crosstalk.
would be so boring if we didn't banter and bicker
know.
and
Kind of goes with the crosstalk.
You know.
86% people said I like the crosstalk, where 14 says I'm just here for running. Please stick to it. But you know, over 98% of you said that you love the banter. So
good.
banter stays.
My only thing is sometimes you need to let me have a word here and there.
You need to
get,
sometimes just
you get on your
speak
rants,
up.
man.
Speak up.
I try. I'll try harder next time.
Pretty much the same question. But do you like hearing us talk about our personal lives? It's the exact same response. Everybody but one. And by the way, for that one who doesn't like us bantering or talking about our personal lives, I still love you.
Oh yeah. Everybody has an opinion. Yep.
And I kind of think
And
I
it's
know who
okay.
you are, and I think you're just kidding to be honest, I'm kind of like, if that really was you, I'm kind of upset you didn't answer honestly. But
I have no idea. I'm not even gonna make a guess. Doesn't
Oh,
matter.
it's your buddy. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't. No, seriously, I love the input and I love the honesty, and it's an anonymous, so I could be completely off. So this was completely anonymous. I actually had the choice to see the email addresses that answered, and I could have.
But that would defeat the purpose.
Right.
You don't want. Yeah, you don't want to know.
I chose. I didn't even choose that. So
Good.
I don't know if it would have aligned. Like I was able to see how everybody answered if I wanted to. Like this person answered this way and that way, but I'm just looking at all the responses together.
No, we need to respect their anonymity.
Right. Here's another one. That's I'm really happy the result of these last few. But do you enjoy our live shows from last year, from Millennium Races or live stores or running stores? Overwhelmingly, over 97% of you said yes.
Oh, awesome!
Right.
Those are so fun
of
for
the
us
one
to do.
who kept saying no on the other questions, and now it's 2, so a little more.
Okay.
I think that's great because we want to do more.
Yeah. And I
We want to do
understand.
more races. We're talking to another running store right now who saw our content on YouTube, and they reached out and they
Isn't
want
that
us
cool?
to drive out to their store and do a show next spring. And I'm like, yes.
Mm-hmm. I can understand where some people might not care for the live shows because there's a lot of background noise in them. Like not our marathon sports one, but with like the actual being at a Millennium Race, there's just so much going on, and sometimes it can be hard to focus. And if you're just not in the mood to have all this stuff going on, it's not going to be calm and relaxing. And so, yeah, I can see both sides of things.
Same. And I agree. But I love that background noise. I think it's kind of great. I was a little worried at the start that it was going to be overwhelming, but I think it just adds this cool feel. And I'm happy you guys love it because I want to do more, and we're going to do more. Next question. Something we always tell people when we email them about coming on the show is one of our goals is to make our listeners feel like they're in the room, part of the conversation, not have it feel like an interview. We want them to feel like they're there, and they could contribute if they were physically there, but that's the feeling we want. Fireside chat type of thing.
Yeah.
Feel like you're there, part of the conversation. So the question was, do you feel like you're there with us in the room? during these conversations. And 92% of you said yes. So I'm thrilled about that.
Love
Like,
that.
I
Yep.
think we're succeeding in that area then. And I totally understand if you said no because, like, no, I'm not in the room. I get it. I feel like we are succeeding there, and this proves it. So that makes me feel good. 92%, like we're succeeding on that goal. I think we're doing a good job. Everything so far, it seems like everyone really loves
Yeah.
the feeling and the vibe of this.
I think we have a good flow when it comes to guest appearances. At least we try to make it more conversational than just like a question and answer session.
So the next question is, we got really mixed reviews on this one. On
Ooh.
YouTube, do you enjoy the vlogs? We did a few vlogs this year, and your answers were yes, I would like to see you do more from the events and the races you go to. Guys, weekly was never going to happen. I thought I could manage that. It's a lot harder than it looks. Another option was, sure, I like the vlogs, but I don't need it. And then no, I'm only here for the podcast part, and that's okay.
Hey, I commend you for even trying to do those because, I mean, you guys should know you're not getting that shit from me. That's way too much work. It's hard enough for me to do a freaking normal social media post. So just, yeah, good for you, Eric.
I was trying to add things and learn. So
Yeah.
50 or not 50, 48% of you said no. I'm here for the podcast.
That's
I'm not
fair.
here for the YouTube thing. And that tells me, okay, I don't need to, like, if you guys loved it, I would have been like, all right, I really got to like figure this out, like get content, get an editor to edit it the way I want, or try harder. 26% of you said, sure, but I don't need it. And the other 26% said, yes, I would like to see it though from events and races you do. So I feel like we could do 4 a year. We could probably do 4. Like the Gallop, we go to the Gallop, or maybe we try to do it from the one that failed that never got out was the one we tried to do from a live show, the Millennium Race. And that didn't work because I wasn't really doing the camera. I was stressed and worried, or I was just thinking about podcasting and getting this done
Well,
right.
that's your number one job. The
Right.
vlog is not.
So I would need someone around recording and doing it, like, to be honest, you, but not putting that. I'm not even going to give you that job. Like, if you really want to do it, you could do it, but I need someone else to be doing it. But if we go to a race that we're not recording, like the Gallop, or we're doing anything this year, we could vlog from it if we're not taking it seriously. So we will do another Gallop vlog though, because it is somebody's birthday.
That'll be a big day. A big freaking
Be
day.
there, guys. Be there. Next question. Do you want to see us create more creative content on social media? Like the sweater weather. Sweater weather. Oh my God, sweater weather. I feel like, Erika, by the way, did you answer these?
Did I? No, I didn't take the survey.
Good, you listened. I told you not to. I didn't want your
I
opinion.
was not going to mess with the results, man. Because I would have been like, yes, 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 yes.
So your options were, you had 3. One was no. I don't need to see that. Another one was a few personal fun ones a year is cool. And then yes, follow the trends and do the silly content. So only 15% of you said no, where 50% of you said we like the personal fun ones a year. Those are fun. And then 35% of you said yes, follow the trends. So 50, 60, 70, 85% of you, math guy, want to see this content. And that is something
just
Erika's going to work harder on this year.
Don't make me dance.
I had the perfect reel for you.
I know you did, but I can't do it. I can't
Yes, you
dance.
can.
I literally cannot. My brain cannot learn dance moves.
If you guys remember, I did the reel with her at the Thanksgiving race where she's like, oh my God, hey, so good to see you. And I just hand her a camera, make content. And you're like, fine.
That was easy. And
But
also not choreography.
I sent you a perfect reel where you can have the same attitude. Like, Eric's making me do this. And it was the Taylor Swift song, Land, Sea, whatever.
I don't even
and
know
you just
the
like
words.
do it with like a grumpy face. Like, you're like, fine, whatever. And then you can give me like, don't actually give me the bird because then I can't post it.
All right.
But you just give me like a face. It would be so funny. I was like, do this, do
I'm
this.
good at
It would
the face.
Exactly.
But
But people want more. Over pretty much 85% people like and want us to do more. So not necessarily the big ones like sweater weather, where only 35 said that. 35's a third of the people want to see that, Erika. And then 50% on top of that want to see fun stuff a few times a year. So,
I can do fun stuff.
but you need to do it.
But not dancing.
Guys, can I tell you something too? Off topic here. Here goes the
What?
banter.
Oh, boy.
This was amazing. We had a meeting the other day. It was great. And we're talking about this. And we had a friend there. And this friend, we were talking about the topic on hand. I forget what it was. Help me if you can remind me. But then she played devil's advocate and says, okay. Oh, yeah. It was podcasting at live events, but not getting to run them. You wanted to run more races.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're like, I want to
I
run
am
the
the-
races,
I
and
am
Eric
the
wants to
runner.
do the live shows, right? And we need to find the right mix. This
Mhm.
person says, "Can I play devil's advocate?" And she looks at Erika and goes, "If you want to run more races, you got to make more content." And I think that people are agreeing on this
Yes.
year.
It all depends on what it is and if I have a goal for it. If I'm just running it for
sometimes
fun,
just a story post.
yeah.
I
But then
understand
it would have
your,
to be
your
like,
goal
hey, I'm gonna
race. You're
run
not
it.
going to post in the middle of it.
Yeah, I have focus in a different place, but I could probably do. So I say probably that way I won't have to be locked into anything, but I can work on doing more
Good.
because I do love running. I love doing the races. I'm sorry if I double booked myself over when we were supposed to do live things. Not my intention, but running is
Mhm.
fun. I love doing these races. Mm-hmm.
All right. That kind of goes in line with this next question. Do you like when we jump on Instagram stories and chat to you for a minute?
Oh, what?
Overwhelmingly, the answer was yes. People like those. Where only 16% of people said no, I skipped those. So that's pretty much where you just skip to next story. So that's like
Gotcha.
me talking from the top of McIntyre, like, hey, what's up, guys? Big week, this and all that. It's like you when you would do it occasionally from the rail trail. And I just think you need
Yep.
to find your spot and do them weekly.
Just
when
let
you
me
go out
get
for
my
a
rail
run.
trail back, and I'm happy to. That is my happy
or on your drunken
place.
Strava run. So people love those and they want more.
Okay.
And I'm going to talk to you about doing more. So,
'Kay.
Yes, people want more, Erika.
I am shocked.
People like you. Do you understand? People like you.
I
And you
hate.
wanna know
I
what the
hate
proof of that
disappointing
is?
you all. I hate it.
The proof of that is the next question.
Mm-hmm.
2 questions in a row. 1, do you like to see Eric on story posts and doing updates? The follow-up question after that is, do you want to see Erika do more? So pretty much the same question. The only word different is Eric and Erika.
Uh-huh.
Do you want to see Eric do more story posts and updates? 93% of you said yes. Thank you, guys. You love me. Same question for Erika. 100% yes.
Oh no. You guys, I'm so lazy when it comes to social media, but all right. This year I'm going to work on it. I will do better. I will do you right.
Next question. But what are your thoughts on the newly added fart buttons?
Well, you don't need my answer.
Guys, I hesitated so hard to add these. Now, yes, I added 8. I added 8 fart buttons when
That was the only one I wanted.
when Erika
for the
wanted,
record.
like,
Okay.
I'm going to go all out here. She's not
Uh-huh.
getting 1. She's getting 8.
Oh, see,
But-
I'm like, nah, that's too much.
But I never loved the idea of a fart button. Never loved it.
Why?
And Erika had to do some work to earn it. She really did. So the people are with me, Erika. The people are with me.
I just wanted the one little
So you had 3 options here. 1, love it, all caps. 31% of you love it.
Cannot. See, this is the only reason I wanted it, because they make me uncontrollably laugh. Whew.
47% of you think it's funny, but please don't encourage it. And the other 21% of you hate it and said,
So stop
Please.
pressing them.
they said, please stop.
Sorry, I farted.
Okay, just know that I am not in control of these buttons at all, so you cannot really blame me. You can only partially blame me for this.
Well, somebody wrote in the comment, like, the soundboard's cool when the buttons are properly placed, but sometimes don't overdo it.
Yeah.
So that's the take on the fart buttons. Now, similar question, much different response. What are your thoughts on the new soundboard buttons when we play them? Your options are love it, or it's fun from time to time, or hate it, please stop.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so 21% people hated the fart buttons. Hated it,
Oh.
please stop. Only 3% of people hate the soundboard buttons.
Okay. So it's just they hate the fart buttons more than the
Right?
rest of them.
Right. Now, it's fun from time to time is 61%. And that's similar to it's funny but don't encourage it, the 47% from the fart button. So a lot of people think the soundboard is fun, where another 35% of people love it. So pretty much everybody enjoys the soundboard from either time to time or all the time.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Pretty much.
Excellent.
Would you listen? Next question here is, would you listen if we had a guest who had nothing to do with running? This is something I've wanted to do from like time to time, once or twice a year, that we find interesting.
What do they say?
80% said yes.
See, I am with the majority on this one. As long as we get somebody super cool.
Yeah. Like that girl who sailed around the world solo by herself in a race.
That's cool shit.
Yes.
I would love to get somebody who is on like the Red Bull team, who just does crazy other extreme sports.
Ooh.
I
cool.
follow Red Bull on like Instagram and
What
Facebook.
about the guys who like skydived out of an airplane into another airplane?
Like, are you kidding me? That's some cool.
Could we get
cool
Travis
shit.
Pastrana? He jumped out of an airplane without a parachute.
He would be cool to talk to because he did the rally car racing on Mount Washington.
He does a lot of cool shit.
I know. So
Does
yes,
anybody know Travis Pastrana?
It would
So
be
80%
really, really
of you
cool.
love it, or you said yes, you'll listen,
Or,
and 20%
into
said
it.
no, I really only care about runners. Fair, totally. I sound like Michael from Will Run For. That's fair.
Yep. And again, this would be like a sometimes thing. We would mostly stick to running, but then maybe sprinkles like Salt Bay, a little non-runner in there every once in a while.
This is one. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but I was hesitant to do too many. But do you enjoy our personal race recaps where you had responses of 3 options here? One was yes, but only the big races like New York City, Chicago. One was yes, I love hearing about all the races, big or small. And your second option was no, I don't really care, but good for you. Let me tell you something. Nobody said no. Not one person.
Yay.
And overwhelmingly, 87.5% of you said, yes, I love hearing about all the races, big or small.
See,
So,
you guys, this is why I do the races, so I can talk about them.
race recaps are here to stay, but people want to see stories when you're there.
I understand they work hand in hand.
Yes, they do. So that's great. That's great news. And that will help us add, we'll do a bonus episode of the week on like a Thursday or Friday. So Tuesday is going to be, we're all over the map here, but that's what we do. It's always going to be a guest with the exception of like a Chicago or New York. So maybe the Tuesday would be, you're always going to get your guests on Tuesday. And then the second episode of the week will be the bonus, the race recap, the life update, whatever. That's great. That's great to know, you guys. Like, this is why we did it. We want to know if you like it. Do we do more or less? So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Next question. This was important because it's going to happen one day. But when we start to add partners to the podcast that we love, and we record our own ad reads, will you still listen? Like, do you think we're sellouts or something? Like, are you going to support us when we continue to add brands and partners and do ad reads, which I would like to do live ad reads. We might have to have them scripted, like we read off something, but overwhelmingly 87% of you said, yes, I will still listen. So thank you. Thank you so much.
We
You'll still
appreciate it.
listen.
Having partners is going to help us bring a better product to you guys. So
Right.
But yeah,
only 2 of you said you'll turn it off, and you called us sellouts.
Turn it off. Oh,
well, they pretty
no.
much said no sellouts,
There's
and then
like a 15-second skip button. Just
right.
bloop, bloop.
Well, and then just under 10% of you said yes, I'll still listen, but I'll skip the ads, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Another one is when we start to add partners, what type of ad reads would you prefer? You had 3 options here. One was live ad reads on the fly. 2 was pre-recorded ad reads that we pre-record and then just fit in. And then you had the comment section. So pretty much the comment section was a bunch of either way, either is fine. I'm happy with both options. Either a little bit of both. Pre-recorded only if the owner is involved. That would be like with my race tats. We had a pre-recorded with Dawn, right?
Yeah.
And then 45.9% of you said live ad reads. So almost half of you want live ad reads. And the other 39% said pre-recorded. I think you'll get both. It would be pre-recorded with the owner of a brand, like if say John Mortimer, right? Pre-recorded. Dawn from My Race Tats, pre-recorded. If we're going to do an ad read about, we'll just use John as an example again, but a Millennium Race coming up, it'll be a live ad read. And it'll be fun. It'll be organic with some bullet points to make sure we cover everything.
I'll try my best at those too, you guys.
No, you got to actually nail the bullet points. You can't miss because
No, I get that, but I have not tried those yet, so who knows how they work.
Would you enjoy episodes with just the two of us, no guests? This is kind of important. Like, some people said we love the Tros so much, we would just love to hear the two of you talk. Kind of like this. We don't have a guest. 68.9%. Oh, we were so close to that 69 number. So close. Just a little off from that 67.
Oh, boy.
68.9%. You said yes every once in a while. I agree. I'm with that. Where 25% of you said yes every week, 2 episodes a week. So
wait, how many people said that?
25% of people said yes every week, 2 episodes a week. One with a guest and the show separate. I think what they want would be like really get right to the guest on the guest episode.
Gotcha. I was going to say, I'm like, I don't think I could nail Tros like twice a week and I run out of stuff to talk about.
Pretty much everybody enjoys it where only it's so small I have to put the mouse over it, hover. 3.3% said no, 1 episode a week with the guests and the Tros.
Okay.
But this is pretty much saying like just every once in a while. So
yeah.
We're gonna do more of that. In fact, you had a fill-in spot. One person wrote yes, but only for race recaps and major life announcements. Absolutely,
gotcha.
And one person wrote yes, but I might skip the guest part.
So somebody.
I wonder if that's like my mistake, or they didn't understand, or. Anyways, I digress.
Yes,
this one's important to me. How is the quality of our podcast? Erika, you don't listen to many other podcasts, but if what do you think the quality of this is? You had 2 options. Very good, sounds professional. Average, I don't know numbers. You had 3. Third one was not good, it needs to be better.
Well, honestly, my opinion, I have tried to listen to many different podcasts, and the production value that you provide is top notch.
Is that it? I thought the reason you didn't like the other podcast was more the content. Like, you can't it's
a combo, but honestly, like you have honed in on your craft. You know what you're doing, and it is very noticeable and exquisite.
89% of the listeners agree with you.
Well,
89% said yes, it's very good, sounds professional. 11 said average.
Okay.
Nobody, not one person said it needs to be better.
Okay.
So
those are good. Those are good feedback notes.
Yeah.
But I think you're doing a fantastic job.
So that was the end of those questions, the multiple choice options. What's next is leave a comment. Now, again, we had over 70 people respond. I'd say about half of those people left comments. 2 questions. One was, what would you like to see Eric do more or less of on the podcast and social media? And then what would you like to see 6-star Erika do more or less of on the podcast or social media? Do you want to start with me or you?
Oh man, dude. You can go first.
Me. Okay. Well, I'm going to read them all because you don't have this in front of you. I did send them to you, but there was a problem with it wanted to print.
Formatting was weird.
800 pages for you. Yeah, you weren't going to do that.
I'm not doing that. Nope.
All right. I'm going to read a bunch of these, and I might comment back or forth or ask you, listen, if you wrote something, I fully appreciate your comment. And also, if I ask a question, no judgment, you can reach out to me and say, that was me, and this is to elaborate more. So some people say, they just want more out of me. Okay, fine. I'll try to do more. I already do a lot. Really like the voice and the energy. I've had some people tell me I have a great voice for radio. I think the actual phrase is, you have a great face for radio.
You've got a great
Eric,
head of hair.
yeah,
for
they
radio
go,
as
I
well.
really like your voice and energy. You and Erika complement each other well. Eric, you're awesome. Thank you. So proud of everything you do and your accomplishments. Thank you so much. You really should get into more majors. I agree.
I
I
agree.
agree.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Someone who is not afraid of writing anything because they know I don't know who you are. Stop making Erika feel bad about not doing content at races. Preparing for big ultras is a lot of work, and having added stress and work to do on race day isn't necessary.
Validation.
I'd
I have
rather
been
hear about it
validated.
on the show. Okay,
Whoever did this,
point taken.
they get me. They get me. Yep.
They
know.
continue. Keep up the intros. They're always amazing. Plus, you always seem super prepared with research on the guests. So they
You do
told
your
me something to
job.
work on, and then they pumped my tires.
Yep. Compliment
And
sandwich.
then they left one last comment with a smiley face. They said, "Run hamster wheel."
Do it. You won't.
Yeah.
Do it.
Next one. I love Eric's banter and his jokes. Thank you. He really brings a level of joking that I feel like balances well with Erika. I would love to hear more about his own running and Ironman journey. We'll have to figure out how to do that.
Have we done? We haven't done an Eric episode in a while.
No.
Apart from your New York City, but that doesn't get into your whole history and stuff.
I just feel like I'm bragging about myself. I need someone else to invite me on their podcast, just me, where I can give the whole story.
Allie G.
That doesn't count.
Why? Why not?
No, that's just
on
that's
Allie's
usually
show.
me
Why can't
saying,
you?
"Let me talk about me."
That's what
I don't
being
like
on a
talking about me.
podcast is about. This is your podcast. I mean, let's admit it. It is your podcast. You should be able to toot your own horn every once in a while. Talk about
Next
yourself.
one, I love the energy. I'm not caught up so much with my feed, so my feedback isn't great for recent soundboard and whatnot. So this person's saying they're not caught up in all the episodes, so they haven't made it to the Christmas and the soundboard.
Yeah.
But you put so much into who the guests are and their role in running and fitness. It's excellent. We're all runners, but we are also all more than that. You guys, I'm so sorry that you're having to deal with me reading because I can't read. So they're saying, it's great. Keep doing what you're doing is how they finished that. And then a lot of short comments. All good here. Here's an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
Reach back to me if you want. No judgment. Less of the nicknames. You overdo it.
Like what? The 6-star part?
Exactly. Am I saying, do you want me
used
to
to it
call
at this
Erika
point.
Erika, or am I giving, I pretty much just call you Erika and Pterodactyl?
Oh.
Are there other ones? Like, I made it known I don't like Lindsay's nickname, and we're dropping that.
Gotcha.
They
Mhm.
recorded the recrap the other day. I don't know if she used it.
We'll find out.
Tell me context. Feel free to reach out. No judgment at all. I appreciate that input. But Erika is 6-star Erika.
I'm used to it.
Nothing comes to mind. Somebody wants more AMA style stuff on Instagram. I would love to.
We just
And
need
maybe
more
this is
people
some
to
encouragement.
say
but-
stuff. Give us questions.
Yeah,
We
give
need
us
the
questions. Respond
engagement.
to it. We don't get a lot of questions when we put those out. And Allie G gets 50 plus every time she does it.
Mhm.
We get 5. So I would say it's just feels like it wasn't working, but we'll try. We'll do it on the next solo, end of February. Here's another one. I really appreciate this comment. And I would love if you reach out to me and explain yourself. But less of the kiddos. And they go on to say they're a parent and they love their kiddos too. But unless related to the content of the show, somehow maybe dial it back a notch. You have super cuties. Well, thank you. They get their good looks from their mom. I would like to, is it less sharing the stories about my weekends with the kids skiing or doing what we do life-wise, or is it like having Adeline on as a co-host sometimes? Because they usually don't, if they ever jump in when we're recording, I usually edit that out. So just elaborate a little bit if you want to reach out to me. I'm sure your kids are super cute too. Another person, a little less ripping on Erika. LOL, laughing out loud a bunch of times. I love the
then it wouldn't be
banter,
the
but I
same
don't want
podcast.
Yeah. They say, I love the banter, but I don't want people thinking you're too mean because you're very nice. Well, thank you. You must not know me that well. I'm an asshole.
Sorry to
No, I'm
laugh
not.
at that.
I
we
messed
just know
up.
we just know each other so well. Where that's just how we are on the air, off the air. This is us
Yeah.
all the time.
I couldn't do this if Erika didn't. Like, I couldn't be that way. Like, I couldn't have another co-host sub in for Erika that I couldn't. Let's use Ashley Paulson as an example. Aaron Azar. If I brought them on to co-host, which could happen one day, I couldn't be like that with them. But I can with you because you're you.
Well, 20 years of friendship will do that to you.
Yeah. Wow, 20 years.
Over 20
more
years.
cowbell.
More cowbell?
More cowbell.
Why don't you have a cowbell
I should
on
add
the
a sound there.
soundboard? Yeah,
I
take
should.
out one of your rock quote things. You have
Yeah.
too many rocks on there.
Here's a good one. This is actually, I love this one. More product reviews.
Oh.
And what I want to say is, brands, send us your products. We'll do reviews.
I actually have one that I kind of need to review. Do you remember when you were at New York City and you met I'm blanking on his name, but the guy from Salt Stick, you saw him again? Noah, thank you. He sent me a box of those rocket pop sour.
Let's bring him on the pod and talk about
bonk
it.
breakers. Yeah.
I'll reach out. We're going to get very soon. Hey, what's up?
Product
Shout out
review.
to Brittany.
Mm-hmm.
Brittany's going to come on later this year too. Brittany was the Salt Stick mascot.
No shit.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
She was wearing like the suit.
That's awesome.
She's going to come on later this year too.
Very fun.
These are all great. Listen, I know there's a lot. I'm gonna read them all. I love the run and talks with all the updates. It keeps us in the loop with the extra connections for the listeners. Live shows, stretching, too many tangents. You talk too much.
I mean,
I do.
but that's
I
not
definitely
a bad
go on
thing.
tangents.
It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just that sometimes those tangents never make it back to where we started from.
That's so true. It's so true.
Yep.
My favorite. Maybe we call this here, but someone goes, I enjoy the whole Eric experience.
The Eric experience.
The Eric experience. It is an experience.
I feel like that needs
that
a
you say that. Thank
after
you
that.
for that. I wasn't prepared for the ba-ba-ba-bow.
That's okay.
So I'm not going to do the ba-ba-ba-bow.
Yep.
Because maybe I do it a little too much. More big race recaps. Well, I need to do more big races to do big race recaps.
Mm-hmm.
More ski content. Really?
Well, there you go.
I would love to. Could we start a chairlift podcast?
Do it on your Wednesday, Wednesday or Friday, whatever day you get to go.
Well,
to
there's
the
no one
mountain
ever
and do
there.
work.
I'm the only one there on Wednesdays. I mean, a
I
few
know.
people. Always the
Great.
same people.
Oh,
Keep doing what you're doing. And then this is a good one here where someone's giving me actual thought and opinion.
Yeah.
You all did, but I love the criticism sometimes or this sporadic use of noises. It's fun and humorous when it's out of nowhere, but it quickly becomes old if overdone. So
Okay. All right. Excellent. Woo!
all right.
I love that.
Thank you
one.
for that. Thank you. That's it. A couple people just wrote more. Do more. In fact, only 2 people. Oh, no, there's more. Continue to share personal content. Engage audience with challenges or polls. I'll try to do more. I'll try to do more.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, we tried to last year, and we never stuck to it. So maybe that's just something we got to stick
that was
to the questions of the week. And
if it
just
really
getting more
took
engagement.
off, it would that's the question of the week is I think I said I keep trying to give Erika a job or responsibility. I was like, that's
no.
one where it just I kept you know what, not to throw it on you, but I kept trying to do too much.
Yes.
And I just needed you to do something that you wanted to do and take ownership of. And if Erika wanted to do that, she could take that over and we could make it work every time. So, and then the last one is someone says stories from the slopes or camping. They love those stories. I'll bring more. I'll do more.
Good. I love that
Right,
you
it's
and I
Erika's turn.
have kind of different style. Yes, we're runners, but we're very different in what we like to do in our downtime. So you
Right.
get totally
Yeah.
different sides of the spectrum.
Mhm.
Could be
All
good.
right, so what would people like to see 6-star Erika do more or less of on the podcast and social media?
Go easy on me, guys.
The first response, more.
Just more. More. Okay.
Do more.
More.
I agree.
I'm literally writing these down, you guys. So feedback notes. More.
Next one, she
More?
could do an intro or two.
Oh, you guys.
Maybe
I
Eric
don't know.
hogs the intros.
I don't know if I could take that away from you. It's so
Well,
iconic.
let me tell you something. I tried to get her to do the intro for this one,
Oh, and I
and
said
she
no.
wouldn't do it.
Because I wasn't prepared. You
But
at least
she
type
can-
out your intros. I would limp through it, but
She can
it wouldn't
totally
be
do
anything
one.
special.
Next person writes, I like her alternative approach to content. Different personalities come out and compliment. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I hope you're really not writing these down because there's some
I'm
people
writing
wrote a
some of
lot.
them.
You could just save it for later. This person writes Erika the correct way, however, not your way. Erika is the perfect balance of attention to detail, an active listener, and keeping the conversation engaging. I agree. You are an incredible listener, and you're so much a better listener than I am. And
That is a very
really,
nice comment.
yeah, that really shows when we're talking to a guest because you listen and you're not thinking what's next. And then you're able to respond to what they say. And I need you to continue to do that because you do so well.
I
with
do
that.
try
So,
that, but there are a lot of times where I have too many thoughts going on. Like this person said one thing, but then they said another thing, and I want to comment on both things, but then I forget and I just kind of lose my words. So if you guys can bear with me through that stuff, I will continue to be the active listener and keep engaging everybody with commentary. I'll try.
right. Yeah, I think you're a fantastic listener and you do a great job. And this next comment is kind of there. And I also kind of laugh because of last week's guest, but
Sure.
you seem to be getting more comfortable being an interviewer. You're not as scared anymore with big guest. You guys
I
should have
biffed
seen her
it.
with Kiara the
I
other week.
biffed it with Kira. Oh my God. I was a total mess.
And
Ah.
they finish saying, you're both really good and going to be pros. Thank you.
Well, I still think I am a work in progress. I feel like I always will be, but I will keep practicing because this is fun. And I'm just glad you guys are enjoying it.
I think you're doing a great job. Like, you really are a good interviewer.
Oh,
We
man.
try to really avoid that word interview or interviewer, but I think you really are doing a great job. And I don't mind your fangirl moments. And question,
Yeah.
if I'm fanning over somebody, am I a fangirl or a fanboy? Like, so, okay, say I'm fanning over Kiara.
Mm-hmm.
Am I fangirling or am I fanboying?
I don't know, because usually when I
Like,
say I'm
is it
fangirling, it's over a
me,
girl,
the
and I'm
guy?
also a girl. So I don't know.
Well,
don't
is
know.
it me, the guy, or is it who I'm fanning over? So if it was Zdeno Chara, am I fanboying?
I feel like yes, because you're both male.
So if you were a girl fanning over Zdeno Chara, are you fangirling or boying? That's weird, fanboy.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I think it's based on you. So I would be fangirling over somebody, whoever it is. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Okay.
Moving on.
Okay. Should have seen that coming.
Next person writes, I want to hear more about your ultras and you're working towards Sydney. I agree. I think you could do a little Sydney series.
The road to Sydney.
The road to Sydney.
Okay.
The road to Australia.
That would be really fun for me. I can't wait to get out of this cold winter
But that
blues, and I can just
That
be happy
could be
and run
like
outside.
like you do a story post every week, but then you do one other post that's the road to Sydney, but we post that as a reel.
Nice.
A series
Oh,
every week building to Sydney.
this will be cool because I am looking forward to telling you not only the running side of it, but other things that I'm looking forward to at like going somewhere cool. So you'll get to hear
Yeah.
about my plans for the trip, and yeah, that'll be fun for me.
Yeah. All right. This next person says, you're slacking, Erika. Really? You need to run more miles.
Oh,
Just
oh,
kidding.
I was
The
not
two of you are such a good yin and yang. I really literally feel like we're all best friends and we have so many conversations in the car and in the laundry room. So sorry for over-excitingly yelling yells of OTR in the middle of the races. I just can't stop and won't stop. Love this pod. You're awesome, whoever you are.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank you so much.
I love when people will yell and say hello and just stop by. It is so cool to get to meet people who listen. I mean,
That's right.
we appreciate it. We wouldn't be here without you.
Next person says that you should post more.
Yes,
I
I
agree.
feel like that's going to be a theme.
Next person writes more from your races. So that's basically posting more from your races.
Yep.
Next person writes nothing comes to mind. Well, they wrote the same on mine. I appreciate that. It's saying we're perfect, but we're far from it.
Far from perfect.
Yeah. When doing stories from races, okay, this is actually great.
Mm-hmm.
So remember this one. When you're doing a story from a race, incorporate more people than just your crew who you're running with. And when possible. So I think they're saying if you're on the trail and you meet someone, now this is going outside your comfort zone, like mention them. I met so-and-so here. So are they saying you kind of just talk about your normal crew? I think they are, and they would like to see some of the outside connections. I agree. That's probably outside your comfort zone.
You know what, though?
That is your goal for 2026. Get outside your comfort zone.
That is true. And honestly, even though I can kind of turtle sometimes, be just like a hermit and stick to the people I know and am comfortable with, but you would be surprised how many people you can just strike up a conversation with on the trails.
You should get
it's so much fun.
You should get those like meta glasses. So the person you're talking to is not going to think like you're not going to have a camera. You don't need to ask. You just have a microphone and be like, by the way, I record everything. So you could do that. They end it with show the connections we all make being a part of the running community. So to read the whole thing over so you understand. When doing stories from races, incorporate more people than just the crew you are there running with. And if and when possible, show the connection we all make being part of the running community.
I love this feedback. This is a great one.
Next one says, Erika, you run so many races. Would be awesome to get more recaps, whether it's the Tros or via social media. So I think we understood from earlier, everyone said all the races, big or small.
I like this. And I do love talking about the races that I do. Everything is special for its own reason. So I will happily share those moments with you guys.
You're going to like this next one, I think, and this is a story for later. Let's not off track and talk about what happened last week at the meeting. We already did that once.
Sure.
People said trivia. I think you could add like a weekly trivia question. You could ask me a trivia question. Like, did you know, such and such, or what do you guys think? And then we could post it like as a thing. Here's Erika's trivia. Did you know the first person to ever run a marathon barefoot was so-and-so in 1973, whatever.
I like that. That is pretty cool.
Add some trivia.
Okay.
Product reviews is one. And then someone says, I would love to hear more of her training and running overall, how she manages the longer distances and increased miles when working and doing the podcast. Well, guys, she just shows up when I tell her to. And I work around her running schedule.
I still have a life to juggle. So that is cool if you guys want to see how I balance things. That would be kind of a cool thing to go over. Like my Erika's week. How it's broken down.
Erika is weak. Yeah.
Rude. Freaking rude.
And that goes in along with this next one. I wonder if this was your coach. Someone says you need to do more speed work.
Oh God, you guys, I love speed work. Off topic again. I've transitioned from speed work to hills and speed work, which I don't love. So give me back to flat road.
Preparing for those Newton Hills if it happens.
Oh, fingers crossed. Okay.
Back to the experience. Someone says, I enjoy the whole Erika experience.
How about that?
This whole podcast.
You guys are being so nice. Like I'm a little less nervous now, but there's still more, right?
Yeah. This whole podcast is an experience.
Fireball.
Next person says, get mad at Eric.
Oh, I'm mad at you all the time. Like all the time.
I think I know who that was. I think it was the same person who voted like opposite on all the other questions.
Oh, that's funny.
Somebody goes more, but to whatever you're comfortable with.
Oh, somebody's being respectful of my limits, unlike somebody else I know.
Somebody says more feet pics.
Are you
Apparently, that person just hasn't found your Only Feet page.
Guys, I'm like seriously considering doing those. Like, I'm not even joking.
You know, I could do it.
Nobody
and no one would
wants
know
to
they're
see
man
your
feet.
Yeah,
it could
they
be like
would.
old lady hairy feet.
Just get a razor. We'll just shave your feet and you're good to go. Wait, you
got a
gotta
couple.
shave like the ankles too.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways, what?
You got a couple here. More race reports.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing. One person goes, same as Eric, share updates on what you're up to, more race updates.
Yeah.
And then the last two are they would love to hear more about your ultra training.
Oh, okay.
The potential rare event where you and Allie do a show or Troas together and talk music.
Oh,
So
that's so fun.
maybe you could do a yearly Allie G show or something.
Sure.
They might be also saying like fill in for Eric when Eric can't be there. You could absolutely do that. You just need to learn the controls.
Fair
And
enough.
I'm not talking about the soundboard. I'm talking about just Riverside.
Logging into Riverside, yeah.
Because you're like a guest right now talking to me.
Yes.
And then
Well,
the last
hey.
one is would like to hear more of how she trains for ultras. It's pretty much the same tips on how to manage the difficulties of an ultra. So we could go more into the Erika ultra experience this year. Are you doing more ultras this year? Or are you really like focusing on speed, marathon PRs?
Honestly, it's a
Boston.
lot like last year. I focused part of the year on speed because I am trying to go for another PR this April, just seeing what happens. But I think I'm doing way less ultras. Like I had like 5 last summer or something ridiculous like that. And I think I'm down to 2 or 3. Well, that's still a lot, but I don't know. I'm happy to fill people in. Maybe we could do a Thursday episode on it or something.
So now we got about the same responses for the next question is share. I'm not going to read these all.
Okay.
A lot of you guys talked a lot in these, and I appreciate everything. Like you gave paragraphs, and
that's awesome. The feedback is fantastic, everybody.
The feedback was incredible.
You delivered.
And a lot of you kind of go in, like, it's almost like we're talking. So, like, one person says, I actually prefer the video that goes with the podcast. So you're watching on YouTube. Thank you.
Awesome.
So, and then they talk a lot about things about it or gray areas. I appreciate it all. That actually, this one's a new one. I haven't read this one yet. It's the first one. So it must be the most recent. And they end with, I don't listen to many podcasts, but when I do, off to the side with yours, I want to pay attention and don't know. Okay, so what they're saying is it's like me. There's a lot of podcasts I listen to when I'm doing laundry or the dishes, but then there's other ones I would not listen to when doing laundry or the dishes because I want to.
So you have like a background noise kind of one, but then one that you want to focus on.
And they're saying we're the focus one.
Oh, that's great.
One person here says, for me, the segments are too long. I just never have that much time.
That's fair.
Understood. The nice part is with one a week and maybe 2 is, when you stop it and then you get back in the car or whatever, you start where you left off. Like the talk radio example I gave earlier. I don't think we're going to we're going to try to not to have like a conscious of how long we're going. But we're not going to really go under an hour. Like we're already over an hour on this one. It's impossible.
I got to go to bed soon, so
I know.
We got to wrap it up.
Someone says, I appreciate how you both always keep the atmosphere positive, your time and effort into learning about your guests and how the conversations are engaging and the content's relatable. Make you guys so fun to listen to. Love you lots.
Oh, we love you. That's a great feedback.
Yeah, a lot of these are long. And the nice part is in Erika, you have these so you can read them.
Yes.
But a lot of these paragraphs end with the last line, but you guys are doing so great. You've really come so far.
We have.
A lot of other comments similar to that, like you guys are doing great. I love the chemistry. I love the guests. I love all the positive feedback. I love this one. Someone says they're from the UK, and although not everything you chat about is relevant to them, they're still very interested, and they think we do a good job keeping the listener engaged. So
That's
thank you.
great.
And like, I love all those responses. Keep being authentic. You guys have really upped your game. Honestly, I love the show. Some of the answers above are only because I've never watched on YouTube or the live shows. Okay, totally get
Yep.
it. Just keep being authentic. I'm a new listener. I love being able to listen to a podcast that is local. Awesome. Thank
Mhm.
you. Represent New Hampshire, New England. We love you guys. They love the mix of guests from big names to people that they know are racing here.
Nice. That's what we love too.
One wrote, and I think more than one actually wrote this, but pretty much we got a couple that say more local guests. They love hearing from the local guests. So what if we did a fun, like, local series? We're talking to someone about that. That would be fun. And yeah, we got a couple other ones. Man, we got like some great responses here. Erika, please read these. This one here is 2 paragraphs. They really go into detail.
I will go back and read these.
Right.
Absolutely.
Well, this one actually, to sum up, they didn't love the Boston Fundraiser series. And to be honest, I didn't love it either.
Well, I am kind of on the same page, but only because we didn't get to know the runners very
That's
well
the reason
themselves.
they didn't love it.
Okay. Yes,
And
I'm on the same page.
And they basically say they appreciate the effort that we put in to try to pump the tires for the fundraising efforts.
Mhm.
And they kind of go, just pick 3 and give each person a full episode. We agree. The thing was, we're trying things, and some things work, some things don't.
Yeah.
That did work. It actually was so much work, though.
Scheduling.
But we did it because we actually got a ton of people who wanted to be on the podcast for Boston. And we didn't want it like that was, we didn't want to turn them all down. So we kind of had to say, well, let's do the little series.
Mhm.
I don't think we'll do that again. I do think if we do it, it will also be like in January, February, which obviously we're already
when they
there.
have plenty more time to keep
Right.
fundraising
We
and
felt
people can
bad
make
that
their
they didn't
events
come
and
out till
stuff.
April. We dropped them on YouTube early.
Yeah.
We just felt bad.
Like you said, it was a learning experience.
Right. And we're working on partners for the next Boston week. So fingers crossed, and those partners might have a little bit of say at the guest. We'll see.
Mhm.
Some other people said they love the questions the guests get. Someone wrote, I love the question earlier about having a guest with no running experience. We all have funny friends who don't run that would be unique guests on the pod.
Mhm.
Thanks. I can't wait to do that one day. Have someone totally cool.
Yes.
We have one comment. 6, 7.
Seriously.
Yeah.
All right, we need to eventually drop a certain somebody's episode, and I have to introduce the 6-7 jar to you.
I already don't like it.
Uh-huh. Next.
Other people said, I love you guys. I feel like I'm listening to my friends every Tuesday. I think you're doing fantastic things. I listen. I'm just reading these off the top. I listen. I consider you both friends. Eric might interrupt you too much, though, even with a guest. I appreciate that. They say I interrupt too much.
He does.
I guess, like, I'm just excited.
I know you are. You do get very excited. I don't blame you.
Someone else writes, I expect great things now that Erika has a new camera.
Am I doing okay so far? A couple
You're doing good.
videos.
I love that you're just making it your own. Make it your own. Like, you notice I've given you no feedback on, like, the actual.
You're honestly just happy when I do something.
I'm thrilled.
The bar is so low, you guys.
Somebody says here, the live shows from the races are really fun to listen to, especially the events that I can't attend. I felt like I was there, and I really enjoyed hearing from the winners. Awesome.
Cool.
All right, this last one.
Yeah.
And I skipped a couple of the long ones again because there's more long ones. Thank you so much. I've read most of them. I'm going to read them all, and I want Erika to read them all. This last one is, this one's like, okay, it goes back to work. Somebody writes, need more merch.
Oh, hell yeah.
Are you going to help?
Yes.
Bullshit.
I thought
it's
I've
so
already
much work.
Yes, but we got to figure out a way where we just don't have to have inventory.
Somebody has to. I'm not going to figure it out.
Tara and I were working on it. All right, we will do this.
I've told Erika and Tara if they want to do it, It's on you. I support.
Yes.
All I want is to be a reviewer of what the merch looks like.
Yeah.
But
we need you to
it's
give us
so, guys, it was
stencils and
so much
patterns
work
or
when we
whatever.
tried to do t-shirts, and then the t-shirts came wrong. I was like $600 on the whole.
Yeah, that's why we got to do it where there's not going to be inventory. Just one of those like shops. I'll
It's a
figure
lot
it
of
out.
work, guys.
I'll do.
And also,
I'll do
like,
research.
I know that was over 2 years ago, but like, I didn't think the amount of work was worth it. Like, again, I actually tried not to make any money. I sold them for cost. I legit sold the t-shirts for cost, and I can't do that again.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely cannot. So to finish it, need more merch, Stoolie race singlets or hats. Maybe do an episode or two on how to fundraise for races. We've done those, but maybe we should do more because those are old. And the support you give when highlighting some people is great, but a full episode of how to guide would be awesome. Guide, like be a running guide, like Alexi Pappas. I'm thinking is what they're saying. So this was incredible, guys.
Lots of
Erika,
excellent
thoughts
feedback.
thoughts on before I get to the final two, which is what March Madness category should we do, and who else do you want to see on the pod?
Well, you guys have put in so much thought into these answers, and they are very helpful and constructive, and we really appreciate it. I mean, I literally wrote down some of these like suggestions that you guys had for me and working on social media, and I will really take these to heart and try. I'll try.
Is
to
it
do more.
okay to share these on Instagram? Like, can I take screenshots of the questions and the pie graphs?
I don't
Like,
know.
I could do it, and like, cause you know what? I will do one post for transparency because you can post 20 photos. I'll post 20 of them. There's more than 20. But I'll post 20. I'll do 20 of them later. Like, it's going to be hard to do the ones where the comments are there because the graph looks really cool because, for instance, when we add partners talking about the ad reads, the pie graph has two big sections and then a ton of little ones, and you don't get to read what actually the people wrote.
Gotcha.
I'll share those. March Madness categories.
See, this is going to be fun. All right. What do people have for ideas?
First person
I had
writes.
none.
Yeah, first person agrees with you. I have no idea. Face palm to the head.
See, it's not easy.
Yep. Some people wrote running fuel or fangirl athletes.
Oh.
Another person wrote maybe different runners like Des Linden versus Courtney Dauwalter, David Goggins versus Noah Lyles.
Oh, shit.
It would be so fun. I agree. That would be fun. That would be fun.
So
and
you're
we could tag the runner and the person to get.
You're getting
them,
totally different like fields of the same sport,
right?
Which, that would be interesting.
One person wrote, assuming there's 16, you could do shoe brands. We've talked about that, and I think we want to do that one of these years. You could do pro runners, do a male to female bracket, either together or separate. Maybe the winner is a future guest on the podcast. How about everyone on the bracket is a future guest on the podcast?
Please.
I feel like the woman would win regardless. So,
well, no, that's why they said have two different brackets.
Oh,
a male and a female.
Yeah. No, you're right. Well, yeah.
Because you can't have one like whatever.
This one's cool. They said we could do the songs, but have like one side be all the 2024 songs versus the 2025 songs.
Okay, break it down by years.
Yep. Someone says shoes, but instead of brands, like break it down from Nova Blast versus New Balance Rebel 5.
Okay, so we're still talking like a super shoe category or something.
Right,
versus your everyday trainers versus trail.
That could be like shoes could be the one because we could tag the brands. Best races brackets could be 5, 10Ks, half marathons, marathons, and ultras.
They actually do that with race raves. You guys should check it out. They do like a marathon series. It's fun.
This one was funny.
I like it.
This one was funny. Brands of toilet paper.
How many are there? We could have bare butt wipes in there somewhere. That's a toilet paper-ish.
So this one says, how about a virtual tournament? Eric versus Erika. Pick your teammates and have it based on mileage or fastest times. Okay, so I think that's going beyond March Madness.
Mm-hmm.
But let's have a virtual tournament and there's runners I can pick and runners you could pick. And we all try to every week get more miles than the other team.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Could we? We'll have to.
I don't know if I totally understand this, but I am in.
That one totally. You know who you could ask? The person who did that, because they wrote their name after it. Was Rachel Runs for Medals. Ask her to
Rachel's
elaborate.
on my team. Let's go, Rachel.
Gear, clothing, or training races. Runners struggle or pitfalls. Favorite dream race locations to run. Pick between all the majors, the 777, and the other less known interesting places, or not less interesting, but the other more interesting places like Kona, Alaska, Iceland. So they're saying like big races.
So more like bucket list races, right?
Right.
Like,
exactly. Bucket list. Yeah.
Cool.
And then the final one, who are some of the guests you want? To my surprise, from a few people saying they want more local, we got some names here. We got one person just says more celebs, more big name runners. We have Rivs, Matt Wilpers, Des Linden, Kira D'Amato, ultra runners. They said more ultra runners. So yeah, we got so many names here. Love the local guests, but have you had a runner from all 50 states? I don't think so.
No.
Bill Rogers. I would love to have Bill Rogers. Anyone know him? Molly Seidel. I would love to have Molly.
I do know somebody who knows Bill Rogers.
Zdeno Chara. Guys, somebody help me get Big Z, please. I would love to have Big Z. There is another name on here that we already scheduled with, so I'm not going to tell you, but it is a big Boston connection. Allie Feller would love to have the Queen. Love to have the Queen of Running podcast. Marissa from WMUR would love to have her. We talked to her. We'd love to make it happen. Right now, it can't happen. Out of our hands.
Out of our hands.
There's
Logistics.
Out of our hands. We've tried. Pro runners and influencers. Again, more of that. And then one other one, I would love to do more multi-sport people. So like triathletes. So we used to have more triathletes and we don't anymore. Guys, this was incredible. It's hard to get some people you need to go through a bunch of chains and like
proper channels.
Yeah, they have to get approval and all that. And so we've had some people who said yes and then they couldn't get the right approval. And I sometimes wonder if the company would like look at our name and our logo, which I'll never change, but they're like, oh no, we don't want you on a poop podcast. But if you really listen to us, you would understand the benefit. So maybe one day. And yeah.
Never change,
Queen.
Man.
The Queen is crushing it right now. The Queen of Running podcast is absolutely crushing it. And we're watching your story and you're doing incredible. And she's had some good news lately. So
I really want to have Allie on because not only is she, like you said, the Queen of Running podcast, she's also a local. This is perfect for us.
It is.
It's
we
the best
did
of both
not
worlds.
know her when we started this, and then we realized that the Queen of Running podcast lives up the road. I have an Allie Feller story.
Do you?
That I will share if she's ever on the podcast.
I just have an Allie sighting, a couple of sightings, because she does a lot of the Millennium races, either running them or announcing for them. So those are my encounters.
Yeah. Well, this is amazing. Erika, last thoughts on the survey. Like, are you happy I did this? Were you nervous that I did it? Anxious? Were you like, why are you doing this? I don't want to hear. Like, what are your thoughts?
No, honestly, this was so beneficial. And you guys understood the assignment. You gave us such excellent feedback that we can take and listen to, but also we're gonna stay true to we're going to stay true to ourselves. So we're just happy that you guys are enjoying what we're putting out there, but it's stuff to think about.
This is incredible. Yeah, we went long on this one too. So for all you who said shorten up the podcast, sorry. It's impossible.
What do you expect?
This was a lot of fun. This was super beneficial. I think we'll do it again in 2 years.
That's fair.
You know,
see where we're at that point. Oh my God, 2 years down the road. Holy shit.
Guys, thank you so much for over 70 of you who responded, and just help us continue to grow this thing. Share the pod, love the pod. Give us some. Erika, remind me next time, because I got the new iPhone, to read you some of the reviews, because now that I have Apple Podcasts on my phone, I can see them, and I want more. So now add your review. I will check every week. I'll do what Will Run For does and look for some 5-star reviews and read them. So you guys are incredible. Please do all the good things. Erika, I'm tired. Take us home.
Me too. You guys are honestly the absolute best. Thank you for listening. You know we love you.
Don't fear the code brown.
And don't forget to stretch.
Podcast. I hope many of you runners heading down to Clearwater are ready because of the warm. I fucking suck at my fucking job.
It's not a job, it's a hobby.